school junior, I recently did a research paper for my English 11 honors class, and we picked a subject that we felt was a problem and then researched how high school juniors felt about it. I chose mine on stereotypes in media in women, and I did research and I interviewed lots of juniors, and they all said the same thing. They all said that they felt women were stereotyped, and almost everyone said that wasn't a good thing. So I'm here to explain my research and why I think we should change it. I love superheroes so much. So I chose them just because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, so they aren't going to offend it if I use them as examples. Who doesn't love Wonder Woman? I mean, she kicks butt, she's incredible, she's beautiful, she's strong, she's independent, and she doesn't need a man, which is pretty great. But I'd just like to show you how she looks. There's nothing wrong with this, except that if you're going to go fight people, you don't wear a bathing suit, because if you get shot, you'll be impaled. She's beautiful, but she's wearing long makeup, has her hair hanging down, and is wearing almost nothing. And I guess she's magic and stuff. Well, not really magic, but sort of. Anyways, that's a problem. Because if you're going to go punched in the face, you don't really want red lipstick and crap getting smeared all over your face. You don't want mascara getting in your eye. And why would you have your hair down? It can get pulled on. And so I think she shouldn't be stereotyped like this. I mean, yes, it's beautiful, but since she's so strong and independent, why can't she dress like she should? It's not really appropriate for her circumstances. Something like this would be much more appropriate. It covers up, it's a very clean, concise, and it's an awesome design. But the other way around, I mean, I respect the classics, but it's just not the same, and I love her to death. She's one of my favorites. It just would be easier to get stuff done in this. You wouldn't have to worry about wearing clothing while fighting like a serial killer. Another thing I have an issue with is they are all so sexualized. I mean, it's a huge thing in all the comics that, you know, oh, they're in a relationship like Black Canary and Green Arrow. I love them to death, but still, they have more important things to worry about. This is how it should be. You don't date your coworkers. You don't worry about being flirtatious and adorable. You just get crap done, which is kind of why I love Batman so much. Yes, he is the best. Just as another example, this is one of the best games ever, Batman Arkham City. You get to play Catwoman, which is awesome, and she's sweet, and I love all of her moves. But why would you have a suit unzipped and be wearing 5-inch heels? You should be wearing tennis shoes and something that you're comfortable in. Since when does, like, I don't know, doing some super awesome karate kick or backflip or whatever, since when do you wear revealing clothing to do that? That would just be problematic. And I understand that it's appealing to some guys and some girls or whatever, but it's so impractical. I mean, if they're going to be that awesome, let them be that awesome, but let it be more real. And I get that people are going to be like, well, it's obviously not real, it's a comic, but these are people I look up to. They inspire me, and I love them. So why can't they just be stereotyped in a way that's hopeful almost? Because I know I want to be like Wonder Woman when I grow up. She's beautiful, she's intelligent, she's awesome, she's strong. But I'm not ever going to dress like that because I'm probably never going to be that fit in my life. So why can't we have a stereotype that's more average, that's more available to girls? Girls aren't going to dress like this, and if they do, a lot of times they get called mean names, they get, you know, people telling them they're wrong, blah, 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 but it's totally okay if all our role models do, and that's where my problem lies. As my last point, I'd just like to say almost all female superheroes have a long, beautiful hair that's, you know, curled or whatever. That's a problem. You're going to get your hair pulled on. They always have perfect facial makeup and, like, you know, cheekbones that could kill. that's also a problem. They're going to get punched in the face enough that they're going to have some, like, weird nose, and you're not going to wear makeup to go beat people up. What's the point? They have very feminine body image, which is fine, except that if you're like that, you're going to have flat feet, you're going to be ripped, you're not going to look that feminine. It's just not going to happen. And then the whole costume thing, I can't even understand. I don't want to hate on them, that's not what I'm going for. But if you want to be like someone, you learn all about them. And when you learn all about them, you see the good and the bad. And I love all of the good, but the bad is people aren't really like that, and girls should not aspire to be like that. I mean, if you do, that's fine. But it's so unrealistic, and I just like to bring that up, bring it up as a point. Thank you for watching. That was my little brother. So just remember that we change the way media and people view stereotypes. We can either choose to accept it and move on, and then we have to accept it for all women and all people, or we change the way it is. And I just think that we need to be more mindful. Have a good day.